All right, so this is the fifth class in this series of the 10 bodies. We've started with the soul body. We've worked through the mental bodies, the negative mind, the positive mind, and the neutral mind. And right, so now we're working with the physical body, which these aren't, they're numbered, but there's not like a particular order. It's not like the soul body is the most important or the 10th body, the radiant body is the most important. They're all important. Um, and the physical body is very important as well. And the physical body is important not because it's the end all be all, right? It's not that we do these practices so that our physical body becomes some certain way. It's flexible or it's strong or it's, there can be a heavy focus on Western yoga on the asana or the postures. And the postures are absolutely so important, but they're important because they're the vehicle towards evolving our soul having an experience, us having experiences for a larger experience, for in context of a larger experience. So the physical body is very important because it helps us to do basically anything we want with the rest of the bodies. If we want to work with the mental bodies, if we want to work with the energetic bodies, if we want to work with the soul body, we have to do that through the physical body. So we're going to work with the physical body as we do in every class, taking care of the physical body, opening it up, opening up the energy lines, opening up the meridians, opening up the breath in the body, strengthening the body, the physical body, so that we can have a full balanced experience of ourselves and then a full balanced experience of our reality. So we're going to dive right in and get started. So find a comfortable seat, close the eyes. We're going to start to have an experience of the self through the internal sensations. So closing the eyes and starting to feel what it feels like to be in your body. The physical body can hold on to all sorts of tension, stress, emotions. Part of what we do in our practice is we open up the body so that whatever's stuck can move. The palms together, let the elbows come out to the side, lift the heart, relax the shoulders, close the eyes. Let's tune in with the opening mantras, the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a nice deep full breath in. And feel the spine grow nice and tall. We're really going to work with the spine and the navel in this physical set. So feel the spine grow nice and tall. Feel the vertebrae, create space between all the vertebrae. Feel the top of the head lifting up, the hips relaxing down through the nose without collapsing or losing that exhale. Keep that space in the spine. Just let the belly, the chest come down, the belly come in, squeeze all the breath out. Then fill the belly back up, fill the chest back up. Let the shoulders stay relaxed and then hold the breath in. Creating a little bit of pressure between the hands here, starting to bring both the mind and the body into balance. In the center point, the heart. Through the nose, exhale. Inhale again deeply. Hold the breath. And exhale, let it go. We're going to start by opening up the spine. We're going to do that in rock pose if possible. So coming, sitting right on top of your sits bones. If you can, have the sits bones pressing against the heels pressing against the sits bones, and the sits bones pressing against the heels. So you can kind of move flesh out of the way to find that contact. It's like they're kind of, the round heel is pressing against the round sit bone. And your hands are going to come onto your thighs. If this is really crazy uncomfortable for you, you could always do a spinal flex in easy pose instead. We're going to work with a different part of the spine here in rock pose. Grab onto your knees. Inhale, bring the heart forward. Really use your arms to pull that heart forward. Exhale, round the spine back. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round back. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round back. And just keep moving back and forth at a rhythmic pace. Inhaling the heart forward. Exhaling, rounding. The head's going to stay in about the same place. So the head doesn't come up or down, keeping most of the movement from the neck down. And you'll feel, if you do this, if you really rock with this, you'll feel that those heels are kind of massaging the glutes, massaging the sits bones, massaging the nerves right there in the base of the spine. One of the reasons Kundalini Yoga is so effective is we have rhythmic movement matched with the breath, which allows the body to start to release this fascial layer that covers the whole body, of this protective fascia all over the body that gets a little clogged, it gets a little stuck. Every night we sleep, it kind of builds up in certain areas, especially if there's places of injury or tightness or holding. Maybe there's not even a physical injury, but there's an emotional injury. There's something in the heart that we don't want to feel. There's something in the belly we don't want to feel. And that fascia might build up so that we actually can't feel that emotion. So we want to move the body in a rhythmic way with the breath. And that's the way to start to break up this fascia so that we're more flexible, we're more open, we're more agile. Keep going like this, keep the rhythm. But we're gonna go a little bit longer, another 20 seconds, really opening up the spine in this first exercise, this information superhighway of the body. Good, inhale the spine up nice and tall. Come to center, feel the big breath come in, hold the spine in place. Exhale, relax through the nose. Release the breath. Take a few breaths in stillness. Just notice what's shifted, what's changed. We're gonna come into easy pose next. Coming into a cross-legged position. Kind of resting there in easy pose. All right, we're gonna continue to work with the spine. We're gonna bring it down into the pelvis a little bit more. Start to really open up the organs too. We can hold a lot of emotions in the physical organ. So hands are on the knees and really have them grab onto the knees. We're gonna start to Sufi grind. So come forward and then round back. Come forward, circling around, exhaling back. Inhale forward, exhale back. So you can get as much of the body involved in this movement as possible. Really feeling the heart come forward, feeling yourself round back, feeling the pelvis start to open up, the hips start to open up. And again, as I said, even those organs on the inside, it's like you're moving so much. You're doing this churning movement that those organs get a nice little massage. Let your eyes be closed and have that attention inward towards the physical sensations, the internal experience. But maybe make the breath even deeper every time you come forward, inhaling a little bit deeper, exhaling even more breath out as you go back. And then as you come forward the next time, start to go the other direction. Start to circle the other way with Sufi grind. These bodies are such a gift. Just feel the sensations in the body. Maybe they're uncomfortable things. Maybe they're resistances, but even the resistances in the body are gifts. Even the places of stagnation are gifts. This whole thing is such a beautiful gift, such a beautiful vehicle for us. A beautiful gift for the soul. Come to center, take a nice big breath in. Exhale, release. Just take some breaths here. See if you can go right into stillness. No fidgeting, just noticing how everything starts to settle, how everything starts to find equilibrium again. When you rest, when you take a pause. Good. We're gonna come back into a rock pose. So coming, sitting on the heels. If you want to use a cushion or a blanket or something to sit on top of, that's always supportive. In rock pose, sitting on the heels, again, if you can sit right on top of those heels, that's always great. Palms are gonna face towards each other. The arms are gonna reach up over the head. Palms are gonna be facing towards each other, not touching, but facing towards each other. Inhale here, exhale. Come as parallel to the ground as you can. Try to keep the spine straight and get it parallel to the ground. Inhale, come back up nice and tall. Exhale, come forward. See if you can get the body parallel to the ground, and then inhale, rise back up. So just keep going back and forth with this movement. Exhaling forward, really engaging the core, activating the core to help hold the spine straight, really stretching those fingers up towards the ceiling to help keep the body long. Going back and forth, hinging at the hips. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Every time you inhale, feel those hands, those fingers reach up even higher towards the ceiling. Good. When you come down, don't touch the ground, just parallel to the ground. Good. Keep going. These first exercises we're going to do a little bit longer, and then the exercises will get a little bit shorter. So you got 20 more seconds on this one. Do your best. And inhale up, really reach up, reach up, reach up, reach up, reach towards the ceiling, spread those fingers. And then on the exhale, sweep the arms down to the side. Let the arms sweep down. Relax the hands. Come all the way onto the back. Come and lay down on your back. Okay, have the hands right by the side. At any point you need support, you're going to put the hands underneath the small of the back or underneath the glutes to support you. We're going to start to work with the legs here. I want you to think about a 45-degree angle. So if your legs were straight up towards the sky, that would be a 90-degree angle. We're trying to find something in between the floor and that 90-degree angle, trying to find a 45-degree angle. So lift both legs up to a 45-degree angle. I want you to really feel yourself stretch through those heels, through the toes, and then start to open and close the legs. So the feet come towards each other and then they come apart. They come towards each other and then they come apart. Try to hold that 45-degree angle as best you can. Inhaling the legs open, exhale, close, and bring the feet together. Good, good, good. Yep, if this is really hard for you at that 45-degree angle, you can always bend the knees. Or you could come up a little bit higher or find that support with the hands. Really good, 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 good. You got this. We really want to get into the navel. When we work with the physical body, we want to work with the navel center. This sense of self, this ability to be courageous, this place of strength in the body. Good, you're doing really good. I know this isn't easy. You're doing really, really good. Keep feeling those legs extend. Keep engaging the core. You got 20 more seconds like this. Good, extend those legs straight, 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 straight together. 45 degrees, try to hold that 45-degree angle as you hold the breath for a moment. And then exhale, relax the heels down. Relax the arms by the side. Just relax on your back for a moment. Just breathe here on the back. Bend the knees, bring the knees into the chest, wrap the arms around the knees, give a little squeeze to those hip flexors after they've done that work. Then rock up and down the spine. We're gonna come all the way up to standing. We're gonna do some crow squats. So in a squat like this, I want your feet to be a little bit wider than hips distance. If your heels come off of the ground like mine do, what I want you to do is find something that you can put underneath your heels. Might be the rolled up yoga mat, might be a blanket, but something so that when you're in this squatting position, your heels have physical contact, they have support from something underneath them. We're gonna bring the arms out in front of you. Palms are gonna be facing towards each other. They're at about shoulder height, and they're about shoulder width distance apart. Palms face towards each other, stand up. Inhale here, exhale, come down. We're gonna inhale through the mouth, or an O-shaped mouth, and exhale down. Inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose. Inhale through the mouth, rounded lips, exhale through the nose. Good, try to get the hips nice and far back. Keep the heart open as you squat down. Keep the spine as tall as you can. Having those heels on some support will help it so that you can put the weight back in your body and you can not come so far forward. So put the weight back. Good, 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 good. What would a set for the physical body be like if we didn't do some squats? There we go, get down nice and low. Reach those arms out in front of you. You got it. Good, last 10 seconds. Last 10 seconds, get down a little bit lower. Good, inhale, come standing up, stretch those arms out in front of you. Exhale, relax the arms down. Just let the arms relax down, the shoulders relax down. As soon as you can, come to neutral. Come to a relaxed position. Now we're gonna really work with our balance and stabilizing the body. We're gonna start with the hands in prayer pose. So have the hands at center. See how this centers you, how this starts to create a sense of balance in yourself. Just close your eyes and feel that sense of balance from having the hands there. And then what I want you to do is on your exhale, take a big step forward with the left leg and reach the arms up overhead. Try to get low down in that left leg and kind of come up on the right toes. And then as you inhale, step back into that original position, feet together and hands in prayer pose. This will be helpful, especially if you have, if you're struggling with the balance, to have your eyes focused on one thing in front of you. So find something to stare at, then step the right foot forward, reach the arms up overhead, try to straighten the elbows up, and then at inhale, step back and bring the hands back in front of the heart. So every exhale, you step a foot forward, you reach the arms up overhead. And then as you inhale, you bring the hands back to the heart and you step back to that original position, feet together. Good. Just keep moving with this, moving with your breath. Beautiful. Yep, we're getting those arms up there. Reaching the arms up, feeling a little arch in the heart as you exhale and reach those arms up. Good. Step back, bring both feet together, let the hands pause in front of the chest in prayer pose, pressing the palms, feeling the feet solid on the ground. Just rest here for a moment. And relax the arms down. So in this standing position, I want you to feel your right foot really solid on the ground. And kind of bring your left leg a little bit behind you. You can kind of point the toes and extend that left leg behind you. And then start to bend forward on the right leg, bending and grabbing somewhere on the right leg. And if you can, start to lift the left leg up behind you. So left leg comes up behind you as high as you can get it. See if you can have your hands on the ground by your toes. You need to find some balance. And once you start to feel balance, start to play with it. Bring one hand maybe onto the calf, and then lift the other hand onto the calf. And if you can, bring both hands onto the thigh. So left leg up in the air, right foot solid on the ground. You need to bend into that right knee a little bit so that you can get your hands down. You can do that. Good. Still working with balance, working with all those stabilizing muscles. Letting the head go below the heart to flush out the mind, to relax the mind. Doing great. You got 20 more seconds like this. 20 more seconds. Good. Slowly start to bring yourself back up. Bring both feet on the ground. Come standing up nice and tall. Let the arms relax down by the side. If you can, find stillness again. Feel the difference between both sides. And we're going to go over to the other side. So left foot solid on the ground. Start to feel those toes. You can kind of just point the toes of the right foot behind you. Starting to straighten out that leg, making it longer so that it needs more space. And then start to come forward. Start to drop the torso down. And you can start by bringing just the hands to either side of the left foot if you need to bend a little bit into that left leg. Extend the right leg up as high as you can. Extend through the heel. Try to keep that right leg straight. If you want to play with the balance, you can bring one hand up to the calf, onto the thigh, and then maybe another. Just breathe slowly and deeply through the nose. Last 15 seconds. Good. Inhale that right leg up a little bit higher, and then exhale, let it down. Bring both feet flat on the ground. Bring your spine up nice and tall. Let the arms relax by your side. Feel your feet, all parts of your feet pressing into the ground, your spine lifting up towards the ceiling. And then come all the way down onto your back. Come laying down on your back. We're not in the relaxation yet. We've got a couple more exercises before we get there. Just rest on the back for a moment. Okay, then I want you to come sitting up. Have the arms straight out in front of you. Palms are facing towards each other. Right leg stays relaxed. Left leg comes up. You can lean back and lift the left leg up. Try to get it up all the way to a 60-degree angle if you can. If you can't, keep the arms parallel to each other. Bring the spine back a little bit, and then start a breath of fire. Start to pump the belly in and out through the nose. The more you kind of push through that heel, the more you're going to be able to straighten out that leg, the higher you're going to be able to get it. Coming to the last couple exercises, only working with this exercise on this side. We're not doing it on the other side. Just doing the best that you can. Breath of fire, pumping the breath in and out through the nose. One side, just this one side, just the left leg is up. And just hold that left leg up. 60 degrees. Good, 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 good. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax the left leg down. Come and lay on your back. Come and lay on the back again. Got one more exercise before we come into our relaxation. Just lay down and rest for a moment. Again, we only do that on the left side. Our bodies are not totally balanced. We've got certain organs on certain sides. The lungs are different shapes and sizes. Okay, this is the last exercise. I don't want you to come up yet. We're going to come up together in a moment. I'm just going to explain it, and then we're going to do this last exercise together. It's a stretch pose. Stretch pose is when you lift your head up, you lift your arms up, and you lift your heels up. Everything's 6 inches from the ground. So everything's going to come up a half of a foot from the ground. Your hands are going to be stretched out to your side. The palms are going to be facing to each other. The pinky side will be about 6 inches from the ground. You're going to try to lift your heels 6 inches from the ground, point the toes, and you're going to look at your toes with your head, lift your head up, and do breath of fire, pumping the breath in and out through the nose. So I want you to start with the knees into the chest. Bring the knees into the chest, wrap your arms around your knees. We're going to do this all together for 1 minute. Extend those toes, reach the toes forward, and then extend the legs straight. Try to get those heels 6 inches from the ground. Reach the arms out to the side, lift the head up, breath of fire, stretch pose. Last exercise of this set. Palms face towards each other if possible. Good. Stretch through those fingers, stretch through the toes. Good, 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 good. You're almost there. Stay with it. Last little bit, 15 more seconds. Try to get those arms and legs as straight as possible. Keep the breath going. 5, 4, 3. Take a huge breath in. Huge breath in. Hold the posture. Hold, 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 hold. Exhale. Relax everything down. Relax the head. Relax the arms. Immediately come. Bring everything down and relax. Relax completely on your back. If you're worried you're cool, you're going to get cool during the relaxation, you can cover yourself up with something. Just find stillness in your physical form and feel how there's still so much energy, so much subtle energy moving around. Relax, whole body relaxed. Take a nice deep breath in, full breath out. The fingers start to move and the toes start to move. Circle the hands, wrists, circle the feet on the ankles. Go both directions, really open up the hands. Stretch the wrists. And bring the knees into the chest and wrap the arms around the knees and give yourself a nice little squeeze. Extend that left leg long, but keep the right knee in. Give just a squeeze to the right knee. A little release to the right knee, and then bring it up and over to the left side, coming into a twist, a supine twist, cat stretch. Come back to center, bring both knees in, and then switch it out. Extend the right leg, left knee comes in, left knee comes up and over the body to the right side. Shoulders stay relaxed on the ground. Come back to center, bring both knees into the chest. You can rock side to side, and then start to rock up and down and come into a seat for our meditation. So finding a comfortable seat, sitting up on a cushion, a pillow, rolled up blanket, and you can sit up nice and tall. We're going to continue to work with the physical body by balancing out the 5 elements in the body, the 5 tattvas: earth, fire, water, air, ether. We're going to balance those through the fingers. So each of the fingers represents a different element in the body. A lot of times if we're feeling emotional, it's because we have a imbalance of the elements in the body. Too much fire is anger. Too much water is grief. Too much earth is heaviness or depression or unable to move forward with things. So we're going to create some balance in the physical body through this pranayama, through this breath exercise. And this, so the fingers all come together. There's some space between all the fingers. The fingers kind of point out in front of you, and you want your elbows out to the side because we're going to press. We're going to press so that that second segment starts to come together on all the fingers, okay? So the elbows are out to the side, fingers are pointing out in front of you. You can kind of relax the shoulders, but use the elbows out to the side to start to push the fingers together. The eyes are going to look down the sides of the nose at the tip of the nose. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose and an 8-part breath out through the mouth, 8 parts out. And then a nice big breath in through the nose. And you just repeat that pattern. So eyes are looking down at the sides of the nose. You're pressing the fingers together. You're inhaling slowly through the nose. And then you're really using the navel to push 8 breaths out through an O-shaped mouth. Find your own rhythm with this and stay with that rhythm.
Siri Guru Deve Name
You can get equal pressure between all of the fingers, equal pressure. Good. Inhale, big breath in. Inhale. Hold the breath in. Good. Exhale the breath out. Exhale. Inhale and shake the hand. Shake the hand. Shake, 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 shake. Release the pressure. Shake the hand. Shake the hands out. Good. Shake the hands. Keep going. Keep shaking the hands. Do all that work now. Release the pressure and then just let the hands come down. Let the hands come down. Relax the eyes. Close the eyes. Let the breath come back to a natural flow. Relax the hands. Just relax and notice the effects. Just as important as the practice is relaxing and noticing. And we'll bring the hands back into prayer pose. Let the elbows come out to the side. We'll close with a long sat and a short nam 3 times. Gratitude for this physical form, gratitude for these bodies, and gratitude for showing up and taking care of these bodies and loving them through our practice. Take a deep breath in. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Bringing the hands up to the third eye and bowing the head and the thoughts to the heart and compassion. So no. All right, everyone. So we'll continue with this series working with the 10 bodies. We start to go into the energetic bodies next week with the arc line, which the arc line helps to work with all of the energetic bodies. So it'll be a good class.